Alright, cool. Saturday night. Got ladies' night. Ooh, ooh. Right? Date night, right? My favorite flavor of Pringles is sour cream and onion. Alright. I ran out of clean underwear the other day, you guys, and I was like, oh no, like what do I do, you know? And so I decided to go commando, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm pulling this off. I was walking around, and then I saw a guy wearing only underwear, you know, and we locked eyes, and I was like, oh, like we gotta collaborate, you know? Yep, all right. I'm from Louisiana, okay? All right, awesome. It's like two people. No, but he knows, but I don't know if you guys know, but statistically, Louisiana is like one of the dumbest states. And I just found this out at 35 years old, okay? And it's kind of fucking me up a little bit because I'm like, am I dumb or not? Like, I don't know. And I find myself in these situations. Like the other day I was talking to this guy I just met, and I used the word finesse in a sentence, okay? I used the word finesse in a sentence, and I was really, I felt pretty good about it. I was like, finesse, you know? I was like, I used it, and I looked it up in the dictionary and everything, and then the guy corrected me. He goes, no, actually, it's finesse. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. I was like, is it finesse? No, I was like, no, I'm sticking to my guns. It's definitely finesse. And so I corrected him. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it's finesse, actually. And he goes, no, it's finesse, like really aggressively, you know? And we started arguing for like 3 minutes, and then it swapped, and I was like, it's finesse. And he's like, no, it's finesse. And then I found out he was from Louisiana too. I was like, you're just fucking idiots arguing about nothing. Finesse. No, but the thing about being from Louisiana too is like finding out all that information. It got me thinking about high school. You know, I was like, what? I was like, so if we're stupid, then like, was the smartest guy in our class? Was that just like some guy? You know? You know, I was like, in the ranking, I swear to God, this dude's name was Bubba Darbone. It's a real name, and that's red flag number one. And and I used to cheat off of him like a lot, like probably like more than I should have. Okay, and so I'd copy his formulas and stuff in algebra because I could never remember the formulas. And I'd be like, oh, like I was really close to failing the class, and I was like, Bubba, please, like I need this formula, or I'm gonna fail this class, man. And he goes, shit, man, you should have learned this last year when we took this class. Yep, took it twice. There's my pen. Whoop, oops, it is. No, you guys are fun. You guys are a lot of fun. Let's see. I think it's weird when people like brag that they self-learned something, you know, like self-taught. You know, I think that's weird. I don't like it. When someone's like, oh, actually, I'm self-taught. Yeah. I was at a party, okay, and this guy was playing the guitar, and he was really fucking shitty at it, okay? He was really shitty at it, and I'm a pretty polite guy, and I was like, how do I tell this guy he sucks in a polite way, okay? So I look at him and I go, oh, I don't know how to play guitar either, you know? I felt like that was a pretty good way, and then he comes back at me and he goes, no, dude, I'm self-taught. Check this shit out. And then he goes, and I'm like, oh no, and he goes, and then he says, I didn't need to learn how to read music or nothing. This is in Louisiana. And then I go, oh, but you should probably learn how to read the room, though. Yeah. All right, that joke is self-taught. I bought a shark tooth necklace on the beach recently. Okay, and I felt pretty good about it. I bought it on the beach, and you know I was walking around, and people were like, "Hey, cool shark tooth necklace," and I was like, "Fucking A, dude, thanks." And but the thing is, when you buy a shark tooth necklace, the further away from a shark you get, the lamer the necklace gets. You know, like I wore it around Seattle, And I felt pretty good, you know. I was like, hey, fucking someone say something, you know. I worked on stage one time, no one said anything, and finally some lady got mad at me. You guys, she was like, oh, she's like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, did you wear that? Did you kill that shark to wear that cool shark tooth necklace? By the way, hammerhead sharks are endangered. Did you know that? And I was like, hold on, back up. So you do think the necklace is cool though? Fuck it, I like it. Should have worn it tonight, actually. Let's see. I bought. Dude, I eat crumbs off the couch. You guys do that? I feel like no one does that. My Louisiana roots are coming out. Where's my Louisiana? Do you eat crumbs? Okay, I knew you would, dude. I knew you would. He gets it. Dude, all right. This is a weird brag, but like, I'm getting kind of good at guessing what the crumb is. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird one, but, you know, and my wife fucking hates it, but I'll be like, you know, one time I found an orange one, and I'll be like, what do you think this one is? And she's like, I don't care. And I bet he knows what it was. What's your guess? Cheez-It. Cheez-It, oh my God, he nailed it. Dude, you should play me sometime, dude. It's crazy because you think it'd be a Cheeto, but the toastiness gave it away, you know? And I was like, oh, that's for sure Cheez-It, you know? And the thing, if you found a black one, I bet he knows what this one, dude, what would you say, if you found a black kind of rigid one, what would you say it is?
Chia seed?
No, it was an Oreo. Yeah, you guys are fucking liars. You all eat crumbs off the couch. You guys know all the answers. All right, but here's the thing. I cheat at my own game, you know? I'm the only one that sits on the couch, you know? So I kind of know what I'm getting. I cheat, but there was one time I did find this, like, mystery crumb, you know? And I was like, ooh, challenge, like, what is this, you know? And I picked it up, you know, and right out the gate, it was a weird texture. I was kind of, you know, playing around with it, and my muscle memory kicked in, and I popped it right in. And I was like, all right, what do we got here? I was like, there's some tuna flavor going on. You know, I was like, whatever, you know, and then weirdly enough, Cheez-It, you know, and then the full flavor kind of hit me like a Super Saiyan, like in the face, you know, and I was like, oh, I started gagging. I was like, that's a cat shit for sure. That's for sure cat shit, but I knew what it was, you know what I mean? And now I know for next time. All right, cool. That's a nasty one. Let's shift gears here. What's up with Daddy Longlegs? You know? You know Daddy Longlegs? Like somebody named Daddy Longlegs that. They were like, hey, what's this? And he's like, oh, that's Daddy Longlegs, you know? And they're like, oh, that's kind of kinky, you know? And then they shut it down. They were like, you're done naming stuff. But I think we should have let that guy name everything. You know? Like, hey, what? They give him a cockroach. So like, hey, like, what is this? And he's like, oh, that's a Mama Nasty for sure. They roll up a dolphin. He's just like, Daddy hole. Stupid. All right. Do you guys fuck with Cheese Whiz? Yeah. That's a southern like delicacy. I love it. But over here, that shit's so expensive. It's $7 a can. It's $7 a can. I was like, what the hell? And so I was like, man, fuck. Like in the city, like, you know, gas is $5 or close to $5 for a gallon of gas, you know. And I was like, I'm a comedian, you know. I can only afford one, so I guess I gotta put gasoline on my crackers. I knew that one. Great. All right, I think I have like 30 seconds. I cannot end on that. All right, my wife's thinking about getting bunk beds. Actually, I'm trying to convince her to get bunk beds. Actually, you know what? I ran out of time. Have a good night.